I've been seeing more and more simulator games popping up on my feed, whether it's YouTube, whether it's TikTok, whether it's Instagram, Twitch, any platform, there will be simulator games. And they just keep popping up more and more frequently. And so I was wondering, what makes them so popular? What makes them so appealing to people? Games like Power Wash Simulator and say Gas Station Simulator, and a more recent one that's coming to light now, Supermarket Simulator. Like, these games, when you read the title, they don't seem that appealing, at least to the average person, right? The simulator games have carved out a unique niche in the gaming universe. So maybe people like them because they're not just games, they're experiences. They're like digital sandboxes that you can do whatever you want with. At their core, simulator games are about one thing and one thing only. They're about immersion. They transport you into different roles, careers, and worlds. Did you ever want to be a captain of a ship? Did you ever want to run a farm? Did you ever want to rule a country? Simulator games can make that possible. One of the key attractions is, mastery. These games often come with learning curves, but the satisfaction of mastering a complex system is unmatched. Take Euro Truck Simulator 2, for example. It's not just about driving a truck, it's about managing a logistics empire. Players love the challenge, they love the growth, they love the feeling of becoming proficient in a world that's so different from their own. Then there's the joy of creation. In Planet Zoo, you're not just building habitats, you're creating ecosystem. In one of the biggest simulators and games in the world, The Sims, you're not just designing houses, you're making stories. These games give you the tools to build and the freedom to create whatever you want. They empower us to bring our imaginations to life. Simulator games also offer a sense of control. They provide structured environments where the rules are clear and the outcomes are most likely predictable. This can be incredibly comforting and a big reason why people may be coming back to them. Whether it's the rhythmic planting of crops in Farming Simulator, the meticulous planning of a city in City Skylines, or just something as simple and satisfying as pressure washing a driveway or a house, these games offer a welcome respite from the chaos of everyday life. We can't ignore the impact of social media and streaming culture. Platforms like, as said before, Twitch and YouTube have propelled simulator games into the spotlight. Streamers being personality and community to these games, making them even more engaging than they were before. It's sort of a symbiotic relationship. The games provide content for the streamers, and the streamers provide exposure for the games. There's also an educational angle, I guess we want to look at it that way. Many simulator games are lauded for their educational value. An old one, Kerbal Space Program, doesn't just simulate space travel, it actually shows you how it's done. So these games can be considered powerful learning tools, and many players value the knowledge they gain almost as much as the entertainment. One that's also very close is Microsoft Plane Simulator. You're basically set up in a plane and it shows you how to actually operate the plane. Obviously, it's not the same in depth as an actual plane, but it's pretty close considering it's just a simulator game. And many people, go the extra mile, and instead of playing on their keyboard, they're playing with the whole system, right? To make it even more lifelike. So at least that's why I think simulator games are as popular as they are. They're a blend of challenge, creativity, control, and education. They're a genre that continues to evolve and captivate players around the world. If you talk about it to anybody, there is no way a game, I keep going back to Power Wash Simulator, but there's no way a game that's called Power Wash Simulator should be as popular as it was. But then you have big names playing it, right? I'm talking about like Markiplier and so many others. But a game like Power Wash Simulator, which seems not entertaining in the slightest, is made entertaining, and also it shows its value when it's being played by big content creators. Something as simple as, you can probably, if you have a power wash, you can do it yourself in your house, in real life, but in the game it's just satisfying, and so it's entertaining, and so it makes you want to keep going to it. Streamer Life Simulator is also a pretty big one. As the content creator Markiplier said, that it's captivating, but he can just stream at home. He can be making real money instead of the fake money and as the in-game currency. But for many people, Streamer Life Simulator, captivating and it's entertaining, and it brings an escape to their life, right? And I'm sure this goes with many of the other games that aren't simulators. Many games provide an escape from the real world, but simulator games being as sort of realistic as they can get, as games can get, it offers more so of an escape. At least that's my opinion on it. But yeah, that's all for the simulator games. If you have any comments on it, just let me know. Maybe I missed something, or maybe you want to add something to it as to why simulator games are as big and as popular as they are. But for me, the main thing is that they offer a realistic escape. You know, maybe you don't actually want to own a gas station, but you'd like to see what it's like, at least as close as you can get with the game. So then you might try Gas Station Simulator. You know, just things like that, I feel, is what makes simulator games so appealing to gamers. But that's about it. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.